Hello, you beautiful motherfuckers, it's me, Shaz. Welcome back to a new video. And recently, the new season for The Dragon Prince came out, season 2, and I watched it instantly as it came out, but sorry, this review took a little bit, but I decided to do a few reviews on my channel of things I really enjoyed. So here's a review on The Dragon Prince season 2. But before we get right into the review, I should mention, the drawing I did for this, I decided to draw Lujanne, but I wanted to draw her with Fifi at the start. Then I realized I can't draw birds for my fucking life, so I just went ahead and drew Lujanne instead. Also, another mention is this video includes a lot of spoilers for The Dragon Prince season 2, so watch it at your own risk. If you've not watched Dragon Prince season 1 or even season 2, please watch both though. Well, let's get right into the review. And did I like this season? I love this season actually. I think it was really good. I think they improved from the last season. The last season was, I feel like, fully setting up the world and everything, while season 2 is more character developments and like mostly just setting this place, setting the story even better. And I feel like from season 3 and onward, it'll fully unfold the story. But let's get to some other points, which is I feel like they really improved the animation in the season. Not gonna lie, last season was kind of choppy. The animation was a little weird, but I personally found it very charming. But I feel like this season, the animation got so much smoother, and I feel like it just got nicer to look at. I mean, I feel like people would still not enjoy it. Like, it's a really weird way to do 3D animation, but I personally find it really cute. So, like, you know, some people might not like it, but I personally actually really like it. Secondly, Queen Anya, who is one of the youngest little queens, little queen, me. But she is the queen of Duran, and she's like basically Ezrin's age, and her mothers are literally lesbian queens who died. But honestly, when I first saw them, I was like, oh my god, lesbian queens. I love this show because like they do so well with like their like representations and just how they don't overmarket their LGBT characters or even like their disabled characters, General Maya, and they just like let LGBT and like disabled characters just exist and not talk about it too much. And because I feel like talking about like representation should not be the marketing's job. It should be the fandom's job to be like, oh, this show has such good like representation. It shouldn't be the show that's saying it, because it just sounds weird to me if a show starts saying it. But honestly, like the representation for like the lesbian queens was just amazing. Not gonna lie, when I first started watching The Dragon Prince, I thought Viren and Harrow were married. So, I mean, that was great. Also, Sarai was such an angel. I loved Sarai in this season. I'm so glad we finally get to see her exist, because we just hear of her in the first season. But she always had like such good morals, and I feel like she was like a really good conscience for Harrow compared to Viren. Ugh, Viren, hate Viren. I mean, I do enjoy Viren's writing. I feel like Viren is a well-written character, but I don't like Viren as a person. And then moving on to more characters, Claudia and Soren were kind of weird in this season. I'm not gonna lie, I really like their sibling dynamic in this season. It was super adorable, especially with the ending scene was like kind of weird. And like now that like Claudia has like a gray streak in her hair, like girl, what? But it was, I almost cried when Soren when Soren got paralyzed. Here's a funny tidbit. I watched this season with my sister, and when Rayla and the crew were on the ship, my sister was like, oh, Rayla is gonna like, or Rayla, one of the characters, is gonna be like, I want to do poetry this season. And then that's what Soren did, and we just we had to pause and laugh for like literal 10 seconds. It was 10 minutes, not 10 seconds. 10 seconds is not much, but that was my tiny story. But I feel like they were definitely on the moral grayscale for me, because like they weren't doing the wrong thing. But if you think about it from their perspective and their situation they were in, it really does make sense. Like, it was just so weird to me. And like the final episode with Claudia and Soren made me just go even more like, are they villains? Are they heroes? Where do they stand? Also, the fact that Ezrin decided to not travel with Callum and Rayla anymore, but somehow telepathically talk to Ozymandias, it was just a weird plot point to me. But like honestly, I really hope they do more of that later on. And honestly, how are Callum and Rayla gonna exist without Ezrin? He's the only person in that group to have brain cells. How are they gonna survive? I feel weird. Like I'm kind of scared. I hope they're fine. Also, like Aerophos. for Erebos was released in this season, and the fandom is shooketh. Like, I feel like the fandom hasn't been this shook over a character since like General Maya and Commander Gren were introduced. So like, I like love seeing the fan art for Aravos because I really like his character, and also the fact that his VA, his voice actor, is the same person as the person who voiced Ko, the face dealer from Avatar: The Last Airbender, is like super cool, and you know I find it really cool because I loved Ko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And honestly, I love how Aravos is like portrayed, and I cannot wait to see what he might do, because this season he was kind of passive. He was building up to something, and I can tell Aravos is gonna just do some mayhem. Also, like when Aravos was teaching Viren to do the little like Bluetooth worm thing, he looked exactly like James Charles to me. So in my head I was like, hey sisters, Aravos here. I feel like that was a very cursed image, but like a very cursed image in your head. I'm so sorry, but I just had to. Like, it's so perfect. But honestly, I still cannot get like over these designs for like all these characters, the elves, the dragons. Like, they're just so good, and oh my god, just, the people who did the concept for these characters they deserve a medal, because I love the designs for this show. And then going back into the royalty with, you know, since I mentioned Anya, the royalty were like actually super cool, and I personally was super happy that they did not decide to like side with Viren and realize like that thing that he was doing was kind of wrong. But the ending scene with Viren, you know, the sending those shadow soldier thingies to the other kingdoms scares me, and I really hope he didn't start a civil war between humans. But I mean, even if he did, I feel like that'd be a cool concept, and honestly I feel like that's what Erebos would do. It just, honestly, from what I've seen of Erebos, it just seems like an Erebos thing to do. And then the Callum finding himself like character arc was just so well written, and honestly I could relate to a lot of things that Callum was going through, because but like the thing is, I found my light and I'm like such a better person right now, and I'm hoping Callum feels the same way, because you know, I love that guy. Also, I really want Callum's like weird graphite pen thingy that he uses to draw. Like, boy, can't that be merch, please? I've tweeted about this before, but I still stand by it. Like, please, I want it as a tweet. Like, I want it as merchandise. I want it so bad. And honestly, this season made me cry a lot. Like, it was a really good season, and I've literally rewatched it like 2 times at this point, because I have to keep rewatching it. It's just so good. I honestly cannot wait until they release or like announce season 3 of The Dragon Prince. Well, honestly, okay, so like, as a conclusion, the ending was absolutely perfect. I feel like I was satisfied, but with enough questions that left me waiting for season 3, which is what I said like a few minutes ago. But you know, I feel like it couldn't have ended better, because I don't know, just really cool. Big props to like N.E. has, and I don't know how to pronounce his name, the rest of the Dragon Prince team / cast, because honestly they're just really cool, and I cannot wait to see more memes by the official Dragon Prince account on Twitter and on Instagram. Hope you enjoyed this like weird me just dumping out my thoughts of the Dragon Prince season 2 as a video, because I don't know, I really want to make more videos like this because I like info dumping a lot. Well, it's not really info dumping, it's like mind dumping. But anyways, hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you would like more reviews on things, please tell me, like, you know, in the comments below what you might want me to review, because there is a game that I want to review soon, so get ready for that. I'm sorry it is kind of like a short review. It's not like a full-on in-depth review, and it's more of just like me being like, I love this show, please go watch it, because you should watch it. And go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because I post there a lot. You can follow me on Tumblr, but I don't post there at all, so it's kind of useless. You can follow me on Instagram. You can also follow me on Homestuck and Art Amino, because I do plan on making videos there. I swear to God. I know I keep saying it, but I don't do it. But I swear I will. I'm just lazy right now. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.